Hi, today we're going to build a Cinematographer's FX5 rig. Now as a cinematographer, every piece of gear has to solve a problem on set. Whether it's making my workflow faster, making me operate the camera easier, and allowing me to focus on storytelling. I've designed this FX5 rig for commercial shoots, narrative films, and music videos. I'm going to explain why every accessory is there, and hopefully by the end of the video you have some good ideas for your FX5 rig. Now before the video starts, I would like to shout out A-Motion Rentals here in Hong Kong, because since I haven't received my camera yet, they've lent me their camera and allowed me to make this video. So big thanks to A-Motion. Now let's start with the start of the show, the FX5, and it's currently in the tilter cage. So I'm gonna first start attaching the small rig DJI Manfrotto plate here. It's basically a plate that allows you to put it on gimbals directly, but also it's a Manfrotto standard plate that allows you to put it on Manfrotto standard base plates. I'm gonna show you why this is really good later. So the bottom of the tilter cage has two 3/8 screws. I'm just gonna attach it. Okay, and now that we have this plate attached, we can then take our Manfrotto standard base plate and we can actually just slot it onto our base plate. And the good thing about a Manfrotto standard base plate like this is that you don't have to get multiple base plates for each camera, each specific camera, because it's not like tailor-made for any of the cameras. It's universal. You can just attach a Manfrotto plate onto any camera system and then you can put it onto the base plate. And this base plate just brings the camera to standard height, but it also allows you to attach it to the RE dovetail plates, which are these kind of plates. And with RE dovetail plates, you can just slide it onto the base plate like so, and then you can put the RE dovetail plates onto things like a tripod or a hi-hat or a dolly. You can just have multiple of these plates, and you can just quickly slide the base plate onto any of the RE dovetail plates. I'm gonna take them off for now. So now we have a good base for our rig. We're gonna start adding more stuff to it. I'm gonna first start with adding a top handle to it. Now this is the Nitsy top handle. I actually got this handle idea from 10 for Productions FX3 video. I just really like this top handle because there are lots of RE locating pins on the handle itself. And with RE locating pins, it just makes sure your magic arm stays in place and doesn't go anywhere, which is something that really bugs me when I'm on set, if the magic arm just continuously moves around. So this is on a NATO system, and we're just gonna attach it to our top rail here, which is already a NATO. Okay, and we are now going to attach the Metabones PL to E-mount adapter. Now there's some great Sony E-mount glass available right now, like the Diebox Cinematographer that I absolutely love, and also just the GM lenses. Those are really great. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you guys how I would use the FX5 for something like a cinema lens. So I'm just going to change it into a PL standard adapter so we can use any sort of like cinema lenses on this camera. And now we're going to start putting on the 15mm rods. These rods allow you to attach things on it. It just slides into your base plate. Like so. And then now with these rods attached, we can start putting accessories on the rod. I'm gonna first flip out the camera screen because I just don't want it to get in the way once we rig up more stuff to it. I'm gonna start by attaching our V-mount plate. Now this is just a small rig V-mount plate. It doesn't provide power or anything. It's just a metal piece of plate. So I'm gonna attach it to the back of the camera. And then I'm gonna attach our transmitter system right now because it fits on the back of our plate. This is the Vaxis Storm 2000 Plus DV transmitter. The reason why I'm using Vaxis is just I've just been investing in their system. I have their 072 monitors, I have their receivers, and I think they're just great, reliable products. And good thing about this is it's actually a power pass-through plate, meaning if you have a V-mount attached to it, and then you put it on a camera that allows power to pass through the V-mount, it actually powers the camera and the transmitter at the same time. So that's just super convenient. Plus, it just makes the rig super clean, and you don't need to have a transmitter just on a magic arm dangling around. So now I'm just gonna attach our plate onto our transmitter onto our plate. And you might be wondering why I'm just using a metal plate, because I just haven't found a proper V-mount battery plate that works with this specific transmitter. So if you know any recommendations, I would love to know. You can comment down below. So now I'm just gonna attach the D-tap splitter, because it just makes it easier to do it right now before we add in more stuff. I'm gonna attach it to the side of the battery plate here. And then I'm just gonna slant it a little bit so it doesn't get in the way. Okay, like so, and we're just gonna leave it like that for now. And next up, I'm gonna attach this rod holder from Tilta. It is a NATO on one side, and then on the other side, it's a 15mm rod holder. And then on the side of the camera, there's actually a NATO rail right here. So I'm just gonna attach that to it right now. And then I'm also going to attach our rod into it. This is a shorter rod. And the reason why we have something like this here is so we don't need to have our focus unit later on our bottom rods, because I find that with the focus motor on the bottom rod, it sometimes gets in the way. So when you have it lifted up, not being on the bottom of the camera, it just makes it easier to handle and easier to use. And next up, we're going to attach our monitor. So I have this monitor arm here. I really love this magic arm. It's called Talos by Mofage. I got it in the silver color. I really love it because it's really, it tightens really well, and it doesn't go anywhere once you tighten it, but also you can just loosen it a little bit and you can move it around and it still has friction. So I really love this magic arm, and it's really affordable. So I'm going to attach the magic arm onto our camera right now. And you can see our magic arm has these RE locating pins on it. And like I said with the handle also has RE locating pins, and it just makes it very easy to put the magic arm on. I'm just gonna do it finger tight for now. Now I'm gonna attach our monitor, which is the Small HD Cine 7. I've just had this monitor for a long time. It's very color accurate. It has all these tools available in it. I just really like this monitor. It's a bit on the expensive end, but I think it's a worthy investment. So I'm just gonna attach the monitor. On the cage is a NATO rail, NATO system on the bottom again. So I'm just gonna attach it to the handle. And the reason why I'm using a longer magic arm instead of something like a smaller magic arm or even like a hot shoe mount is because I found that, you know, I'm always shooting lower angle stuff. Like I have to go hip level like that, and I have to look at the monitor. And with a smaller magic arm, it's just very hard to do it like that. And sometimes you need to go high. And when you go high, you can just swing the monitor around like this. And then you can shoot high. And then you can still look at the monitor very easily. So with a longer magic arm, it just makes it way more versatile, and also just makes it, I think, more user-friendly and when you're just moving around quickly. So I'm gonna put it back into this configuration. Okay. And I think that's all the accessories we have right now. And then we can actually start with attaching cables to our camera. So I'm gonna start by attaching our V-mount battery. This is the IDX V-mount battery. I just like using a beefier V-mount battery, so I'm sure like it doesn't run out of power. I think something like this would probably allow me to run the camera for almost like half a day or even almost close to a day. So with the battery attached, I'm now going to attach our D-tap splitter onto the back of the camera. And then now I'm also going to be attaching our HDMI cables. Now these are these ultra thin HDMI cables. They're very durable and they work really well, so I really love these cables. So we're going to first attach our HDMI cable from our camera. And then I'm going to attach our cable from the monitor into our transmitter. And now I'm going to power the camera with a ZTE D-tap to USB-C regulated cable because I just don't like running dummy batteries for cameras like these, and there's no dummy battery available for this I think yet. But either way, I like powering the camera with USB-C cables, and make sure you use a regulated cable because if not, you're gonna fry your camera. So we're just gonna put it into our D-tap splitter. I'm gonna hide the little box on the back here. And now I'm gonna attach the power cable. It's a LEMO, D-tap to LEMO cable onto our Smart HD monitor. And now we're going to be attaching our focus motor, which is the Nucleus M2. This is provided by my first AC Chloe. So we're just going to attach it. And then now, before I run the power cable to our focus motor, I'm going to first put on our lens. And today our lens of choice is the Dieselfilm Vesprit Prime 1. It's just the lenses that we have on hand. So I'm gonna attach it to the rig now. And now we're gonna attach our focus motor. And finally, we're gonna attach our cable for the focus motors. And then now I'm just gonna slide the back of the camera a bit forward so it's more compact. You want to make sure you can still access the buttons on the back of the camera. And finally, I'm just gonna cable manage a little bit with these cable ties. And now we're just gonna attach our Mirage matte box. Now, I think a matte box or like a VND solution is very essential to this camera just because it doesn't have internal NDs. So the NDs I use is the Tilted Mirage matte box with the VND system. It's just a nice budget option that I think works really well for this system. So I'm just gonna apply our step-up ring. I think Mulfarge made a PLTE adapter with the VND in it, so I'm actually quite keen to try it out, but I haven't tried it out yet. But for now, this matte box system will work for now. I'm just gonna attach our matte box. And then the VND just slots right in. And with the matte box, it also allows you to run some filters on it. I like running glimmer glass on my lenses, especially on GM lenses. So with the matte box, it's quite nice because you can just add in filters like Black Mist, Hollywood Black Magic, anything you like on top of the VND. And yeah, this is my FX5 rig. If you want to build this rig too, I have all the parts linked down below in the description. I'm very excited to go shoot with this, very excited to test out on commercials, on narrative films, on music videos, and who knows, maybe I'll make a few updates after a couple of uses. But for now, this is it, and I really enjoyed building this. I hope you enjoyed watching this too, and I'll see you in the next one.